Hello and welcome back to Milton Guitars. It's the one we've all been waiting for. Finally, the big yellow box from China has arrived and we get to open the MT1. Yeah, hi folks. Thanks so much for your patience. There's a little story to tell. Every time I went to make a video to explain it, there was a change in the tracking. But basically what happened with this custom guitar that we're going to unbox today was it went back to the factory. We were following the tracking and it went from Chang'an to Jinan to Weifang and then back to Jinan, back to Chang'an. And the seller said, "Oh, sorry, we've made a bit of a cock up." So anyway, it's been out to the airport in Beijing, back to the seller or the manufacturer in Chang'an, and then reposted. And then I've been away on a sailing holiday since, and hence the bruise where I've fallen out the boat. But let's get on with what you really want to see, which is the unboxing of this, or what I should say is of these. Yes, the surprise is, and I thought people would be quite keen on this, there should be two MT1s inside this box. So let's get them out and have a look at them and see how they play. Straight in with the little baby knife that I like to use. Just find the seam, which looks along the top here. Oh, incidentally, import duties on this, £52.21, of which VAT was £38.71 and parcel force handling fee of £13.50. Start with number one, because this is the one I got out first. It's going to be the one that's got number one on the headstock. Not liking the fact that it looks like a screw-in truss rod cover. Screw-in trem, because it's supposed to be push-in. Right, it's a nice colour body. Silica gel. And there it is. The very first MT1. And first impressions are not too disappointing. Not too shabby. The one thing I would say is that this is meant to be a push-in trem, a Wilkinson style push-in trem, and yet back to that, which I'm not particularly happy about, if I'm honest. Build quality is pretty good. The M's, right, they look like just stuck on decals. I'm not very pleased with those, but we've had issues with that anyway, haven't we? None of us are sure about the decals. The pickup mounting is pretty good. The trem, I'm not sure I like the shape of the trem. The neck is, again, very nice. Nice piece of maple. The Milton Guitars logo is just painted on there in white. You can see that. Rather than being abalone inlay. So again, the Chinese do their own interpretation. However, I do like the faux body binding. That's come up really, really well. Hopefully you can see that there. And the finish, as always with these Chinese guitars, is outstanding in terms of the paint job. Very, very nice. And again, because I went for that flat finish, you can get a good idea, if I just flick it into the light there, just how good that flat paint job is. That's really nice. Just going to give it a quick dust off and then we'll get it tuned up. I'll be using that lead. And we'll give it its first play out of the box. Let's get rid of these sticker covers. Pickups are quite unusually mounted. There's a little bit of scope for screwing them down a little further, but no problem at the moment. The headstock is not quite the correct shape, and yeah, we've got a little bit of damage here on this one. There's the locking tuners. If I sound very sceptical, it's because obviously this is a prototype. It's the first try out of the box. The action is pretty good. The nut is a piece of plastic that doesn't look fantastic. Didn't mean that to rhyme. But yeah, I certainly don't think the nut is a good finish. The string trees are the cheapy Fender type, which really I would like to change for roller. But there's that one. Let's tune it up and give it a play. First one out the box. I'll give you the benefit of fast forward as usual. As usual, we're running it through the Carlsbro GLX85 and an SM57 beta. And this, I should imagine, is the bridge pickup. To say, it sounds really nice. Both pickups together. Stretch the strings and everything. These never tune up properly out of the box. And this is the neck pickup. Intonation seems to be pretty close. I'm very impressed with this guitar. Pickups sound nice. We'll find out in a minute if they're wax potted, but they certainly seem like Wilkinsons, I would say. Actually getting a guitar in tune straight out of the box after it's travelled 3,000 plus miles is pretty interesting feat, but this is pretty well tuned. Sustain. The neck's slightly thicker. The neck is very slightly thicker than I normally like, especially the heel joint, but I didn't specify too much there. Truss rod, it's all very cleanly built. What I would say in comparison to other guitars that I've had from China is that it is very, very cleanly built. It's a very, very nice finish to it. Even though they got the wrong trim, and that was the first thing that I saw, the paintwork is absolutely exceptional, and you can certainly see that it's a one-piece body and you can see the grain right the way through. I will be getting, I think I'll be getting the headstock plate engraved with the Milton Guitars logo, like some of you have been seeing on the build on my other channel. But first play, I'm very impressed. Great sustain, really great sustain. Quite a telly sound with humbuckers in. Anyway, I'm going to do a little demonstration of the Overdriven Channel and then see what you think of that. So this is the, we'll start with the neck pickup. A little bit of noise, but doesn't seem to be any whistling as that you'd expect from unpotted pickups. But... middle position. I think we've lost a bit of tuning here. Quick tune up. It's because I did the dive bombs. Okay, sorry about that. It's because I did the dive bombs on it. And then finally, the bridge pickup. do find is there's an awful lot of playing space, especially up here. I don't know if you noticed that, but I can get my thumb right the way round. Although it doesn't look much thinner, it's just nice to have a 24 fret telly. So. With it, very pleased with it. Obviously it needs to settle in to hold its tuning better. It's a beautiful piece of wood. It's a very nice finish. Really like the colour. I really like the matched top, and yes, I hope you like it too. Stay tuned to this channel for the reveal of the second one very shortly.